Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Alana Simone. So first of all, I wanted to welcome you guys in. Hope you're having an amazing day. So today we're going to be talking about redemption and restoration. And so, I think this is an important part, especially on our walk with God. Oftentimes we go through things and we can maybe feel discouraged, or it may feel like we lose things on our journey or have to sacrifice a lot on our journey. And it may look like, especially depending on the situation in your journey, on how much you're like obeying and doing God's will. Sometimes you can feel like you're sacrificing a lot or giving up a lot. But really, we have to understand, in the end, God restores and He redeems the things that we may have lost or seem like we lost or sacrificed or gave up. He redeems and He restores those areas of our life. And so sometimes we're, especially like when we're on like a waiting journey, waiting till marriage, sometimes the journey can become lonely, or it can become a journey where you can be kind of sometimes doing it on your own, as far as having people around you, because a lot of people aren't doing that. A lot of people aren't waiting. A lot of people aren't taking this journey. And so oftentimes we may lose friends, we may lose just different things on this journey because people don't understand. It's not for everybody. Everybody's not going to decide to do this journey. But oftentimes we can feel discouraged and like we're giving up so much, giving up going out, having fun with friends, or not even just waiting, but just if you're trying to live a better lifestyle for God and not do the things that you may have used to do, you feel like you can't get out anymore, you feel like you can't do things anymore, you feel like you're like sacrificing or losing a lot of things. But in the end, first of all, it's so much worth it, because the rewards and the things that you get from God, from walking in obedience and really turning from the ways of this world, it doesn't compare to living out here and just getting worldly satisfaction. Like God's rewards and the satisfaction of being on the journey and having a relationship with Him, it far beats the things of this world. We're not even supposed to love the things of this world, because why? It's temporary. It won't go with us to eternity. Our only thing that will go is our soul and our faith in believing in God and knowing that we will be with Him in the end when we move on from this world, because none of these things will go. You can have all the money in the world, all the friends, everything, but this is temporary. You can't take it with you. Once you leave this earth, those things no longer matter. What matters is your soul and what decision you chose to make while you had the option to make it. Were you going to choose life or death? And so just know that sometimes we lose things. Sometimes things we can feel like we're not, we're sacrificing and we're giving up so many things, especially when we're trying to go on our walk with God. But just know, in the end, it's so worth it. In the end, God will restore and redeem the things that we may have seemed like we lost or sacrificed. And He will replace those things with even better things. He'll replace those things with the husband, the wife that you've been desiring for years. He'll replace those things with a really good job, a really good business, with new desires of what He has called you to do in this world. It'll be far more than you can imagine. But oftentimes people get discouraged and really lose track and forget that God still restores and redeems any situation. We may have lost things, we may have had to sacrifice, but God still wins in the end. He still gets the glory, because He has the power to redeem and restore even far better than what it was, what we lost or what we let go of. The reward that we'll get because we chose to follow the path of God and go God's way is going to be far greater than what the world could have gave you. What God gives you is something that will last and will be truly fulfilling and not be temporary satisfaction, but be long lasting satisfaction. So just know that, don't be discouraged, and don't, feel like if you feel like giving up, or you feel like, I don't know if I can continue to go down this path with God because it's getting lonely, I'm feeling hopeless, I feel like I'm losing a lot. But I would rather lose the world than lose myself in it. I would rather lose that than lose my faith in God, because I know with God, He will get me to where I want to go. He will get me the desires in my heart. The world can't give me that. My friends can't give me that. No one can give me the true desires of my heart except God. And so when I know that, it doesn't matter what I've lost, it doesn't matter what I'm giving up. All that matters is I'm doing what's right and going God's way. And in the end, I have faith and believe enough to know that He will give me, restore and redeem far more than I could ever imagine. So be encouraged today. Know that you're not alone. Know that, first of all, God is with you. And I'm with you as much as I can be. I'm virtual, but just know I'm on this journey too. This journey hasn't been perfect and easy for me. I'm a human being, and I need you to know that. Just like you have feelings, so do I. Just like you have to walk through different challenges and circumstances in your life, so do I. But I just choose to continue to keep on going. So today I encourage you to keep on going. Despite how you feel, despite what you may have lost or whatever, just know God redeems and restores in due season, in due time. So just keep on going. What your job is to do is to keep on going and to stay encouraged. And don't quit. Just because God's way is not going the way you thought it was, doesn't mean it's not the right way. It just means you need to keep on going, so that in the end, you can see what God has in store for you. So you guys, I thank you so much for being here. Really hope this video encouraged you today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.